This announcement probably came as a surprise and relief for public transport operators.
The transport sector, which has been operating at 50%, will be opened fully, but with the necessary SOPs, such as the wearing of masks, full vaccination by both the crew of the public service vehicle and the travelers.
But taxi operators are not very sure on who is supposed to demand proof of COVID-19 before admitting passengers and how to roll out the implementation.
Who is supposed to check the passengers to see whether they are vaccinated or not? Because for us, we are not mandated. We know that government organs like police, security, they are the one to execute that.
President Museveni has tasked the Transport Ministry to issue clear guidelines on full reopening.
The Ministries of Education and Sports, Health and Transport and Works will give detailed plans for their opening of the respective sectors.
During our quick visit to the new tax park, we observed that some taxis are loading passengers to full capacity while others are still working at half capacity. Mayambala reveals that taxi operators are already running into trouble with the traffic police officers who claim not to be aware of any directive allowing public transport operators to carry passengers at full capacity.
We found some difficulties in some areas with the traffic police. They lack information from the government that our business was opened, so they are disturbing our members, the drivers on the road. They don't allow them to carry 3 passengers per seat. So we need urgent clearance from the government to the police so that we go back to our normal operations.
Resuming full operations means slashing transport fares which had been hiked because of carrying fewer passengers.
So we agreed to go back to our normal fares, the last fares we are taking. So, and we agreed to increase some amount because of the high prices of the fuel.
Passengers have lauded the decision to cut transport fares.
Of course, it feels better, like there's some kind of relief, yes.
And how much were you paying?
Before, I think they were charging 20,000 to Masaka, but then I think it has reduced to 14.
There's still a big challenge between the taxi drivers and those responsible for implementing the presidential directives. Here in the new tax park, some taxis are loading full capacity. However, others are loading half capacity in fear of a confrontation with the traffic officers. Simon Chris Makanga, CTV, PM edition.